That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Ryan O'Halloran.
Jason David Frank.
Humberto Ramos.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome to the Hangin With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter. Thank you so much for logging on and tuning in. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel right now and click the little bell so you can come back over and over again and see some amazing. We have authors, artists, entertainers, musicians, actors, cosplayers, creators of all kinds here on the Hangin With Web Show, so keep coming back for more. We are here at the Brevard County Renaissance Fair 2018 in Wickham Park in Melbourne, Florida, and we are hanging right now with Brad Bradley, the creator of Old Guy Cosplay and Space Coast Cosplay and Props.
That's
Brad,
right.
thanks for hanging with us, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so let's tell everybody what brought you out to the Ren Fair this year. What are you doing out here?
Well, I've been at the Ren Fair every year ever since it started.
Okay.
Always been out as a pirate.
Awesome.
I belong to the pirate crew. I also belong to Constantinople, the Adrian Empire, so I also fight knights.
Wow. Doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Now, we caught a look at you up on top of the pirate ship.
Pirate ship. Yep. Every
That's
time the pirate
fantastic.
ship's at an event, I always work the top deck. I love working with the kids, and you
So much
calling
fun.
in the crowds, and yep.
Yeah, it is so
We
much
have a lot
fun.
of fun
And
doing
those
that.
are amazing replicas. I mean, that's candy land for
Yeah.
kids.
Panama Pearl over there, she built all those herself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Correct.
Now, how long have you been cosplaying? I mean, you do the Adrian Empire stuff.
Yep, I do the Adrian Empire.
So
I do
knights and swords.
Yeah.
And you do pirates.
I do the pirates.
And
I have my own, old guy cosplay.
Yep.
Which, I do Star Wars, steampunk,
wow.
zombie slayers.
Wow. How long have you been cosplaying?
About 6 years.
About 6 years?
Yep.
What drew you to this particular art?
All honesty?
Yeah.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I wish you would.
My oldest son, and I won't say his name so I don't embarrass him, was a little slow to get socially acclimated and everything. And I saw cosplayers one time, and I said, let's start doing that. So we started doing it together. He lost interest. I blew up.
Wow.
And, so I've been at it ever since. He still dabbles a little bit, but...
That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, actually, that is what drew me initially to the convention and circuit. Was my older boys were just very into stuff like that.
Right.
And I thought I would look into it and see kind of common interests. Right. And they've grown up and gone to college and off to the world to conquer things. And here I am. We
still
just
running
keep
with
doing
it.
it.
Yeah.
We just keep doing it. And of
That's
course, Cosplay Michael now is.
Oh yeah.
I have to go everywhere now.
He's amazing. I follow his page.
Thank you so much for that.
I like seeing him at the cons.
It is. It's fantastic. He's out here running around as Robin Hood today. He's having a great time.
Right.
So, cosplay and props. You do a lot of prop building.
I do prop building.
Yeah.
I build all my own steampunk stuff.
That's pretty awesome. What is your favorite build? What is your favorite?
My
build?
favorite build is my steampunk
your
stuff.
Steampunk stuff. Yeah.
I have a character called the Baron. He's
aptly named, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. He's the flamboyant world traveler with the jetpack and all the fancy gadgets.
Wow.
And
that's fantastic. Now, steampunk is a great aesthetic. It really is. Let's explain for everybody what really is. What is steampunk? Describe steampunk.
Whenever anybody ever asks me what is steampunk, I always tell them if Abraham Lincoln read comic books, that would have been the science fiction of the period that he grew up.
Yeah.
Yes. Wild imagination about airships and steam power, and but blown up to comic book style.
What inspires you when you're creating things now? What's going through
That's hard to put my finger on.
Yeah?
It depends on whatever genre of cosplay I'm doing, and it's just wild imagination.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I know you work the top deck of the ships over here, working with the kids a lot. Now, do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy working with the children and
absolutely
sharing your cosplay and your creations with them?
That's the biggest thing.
Is it?
Yep, I love interacting with the kids. It's well known, a lot of people, and I advertise it a lot. I carry a whole bag full of world coins.
Awesome.
So I like asking them, geography questions and stuff like that, and then I give them an actual real world coin. You know?
That is amazing.
You know, it kind of makes the experience that much better for them. And it might start a coin collecting hobby, you know?
Yeah, you never know.
Right.
So you have done, in 6 years, you've done a lot of conventions and Ren fairs, and you've just done it all. What would you say is one of the most memorable moments that you've had at an event like this?
By far, it happened this Christmas, and that was being invited to do the Christmas party for the Shriners kids. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
I had always wanted to do it. I never had anything that was, you know, G-rated enough that I could walk in with those kids.
What did you cosplay?
A Star Wars TIE Fighter.
A Star Wars TIE Fighter.
That is one of my newest projects.
TIE Fighter or the pilot?
The pilot for the TIE Fighter.
Pilot for the TIE.
Yeah.
It's cosplay. I have to ask.
Oh yeah.
YouTube was like, why
absolutely.
Did you asked him if he was a ship. I'm like, yeah, you have to do that.
Yes, I was a spaceship.
Yes.
Yeah, no. So that was great.
That's pretty awesome.
I'm running with the Star Wars thing right now.
That's pretty good, man. That's awesome. We're going to see, I'm sure, up the road at different things. What are you going to be? Where are you going to be next from here?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
No?
Yeah. Probably. Well, if I had to answer that, I'm in a position now where I can have more weekends off, and I really want to dive deeper into Constantinople.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I am working on I have my tunic and my Renware fair for their side of the show. I'm working on a Dragon Slayer, Dragon Whisperer type thing.
Ren Fair cosplay, particularly things like Constantinople and that is, it's a lot more realistic.
Yeah, they actually
in terms of the tools and the tools and the materials used.
Yes.
When we do a Star Wars build or we do a pirate build or whatever, we're looking for like materials that are easily flexible. You know, EVA foam, things like that. When you're doing stuff for Constantinople, that's the real deal.
Historically correct.
correct.
Yeah, your materials and everything have to be exact.
What is that? Do you find that type of production a little more challenging?
Not really.
Or
well,
less?
you know, it's not as easy to create the items. You actually have to go out and purchase the items or learn how to hand tool those items. But
So okay. So
oh, sorry.
No. Daddy. No.
I'm sorry.
So what do you have there? Old Guy Cosplay.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to know was, have you been knighted over there yet?
No.
Not
I am
yet.
far from that.
Far from that.
What
are the stages? What are the stages?
I really can't break them all down.
Just gotta wait.
I have
you just got a ways to go.
I have started in the past year or so hanging around, learning rapier fighting over there.
Wow.
You do have to master all the arts, master all the swordry arts and everything, and then be chosen by the kingdom to be knighted. But I am like
pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm.
You're at the beginning of a journey.
Yes.
Beginning of a journey, guys.
It's not even on my horizon yet.
Right.
I am.
So you guys stay tuned to the show. We follow Old Guy Cosplay and Space Cosplay and Props, as does Cosplay Michael. You guys can find out. And when Brad is knighted, we'll let you know. So does this cosplay have a name? Give a pirate name.
My pirate name is Thomas Hawk.
Thomas Hawk.
Yes. His little backstory is
yes.
I'm from Virginia.
Okay.
So you see a lot of colonial Virginia inspiration in my outfit. I usually tell people when they ask the backstory, an indentured servant who fled slavery,
and
hopped on a boat, ended up in the Caribbean, and became a pirate.
Became a pirate.
Thomas Hawk is short for tomahawk because I usually carry an axe with me.
I like that. Very, very cool. We're at the Brevard Ren Fair this weekend. An amazing time. And we hope that you guys had a chance to get over here to the Brevard County Ren Fair 2018 Season of the Hood, but more than Robin Hood. So much more than Robin Hood, as they're retelling the Robin Hood story around the Ren Fair throughout Sherwood Forest here. We have cosplayers and prop builders and entertainment acts and musicians of all kinds spread throughout the forest. It's an amazing time. We're going to wrap it up. As we do that, I'm going to say thank you to our partners and our friends at Something Unique Magazine, Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with Yvonne Mason, Heather Reed at Asylum Convention Entertainment Services, as well as the Brevard Renaissance Fair, and our great new friends at Krypton Radio. Big things happening for the Hangin' With Web Show coming up on Krypton Radio very soon. I'm GW Pomichter. We've been hanging with Brad Bradley, Old Guy Cosplay, and the creator and of Space Coast Cosplay and Props. Remember, folks, please subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next.
Wow.